fragrance notes slash fragrance genres that best suit for the upcoming fall. Hi everyone, I'm Guerlain and this is my channel Scented Moments, where we discuss everything about fragrances. So in this video I will share with you the ultimate guide to fragrance notes for the upcoming fall season, and I will divide by 4 categories mainly, and in each category I will mention 2 fragrances that best suit that specific category. So the first category is warm spicy. So as the leaves turn and the air starts to get crisp, it's really the best time to pull off our warm spicy fragrances, mainly fragrances with cinnamon, peppers, also nutmeg, and these spicy notes are then followed by some warm accords like ambers or a bit of vanilla, or even some herbal nuances like tea. Tea actually is a note that I think suits amazingly during the fall season. And so I have here 2 fragrances, warm spicy fragrances, and the first one is from the house of Baruti, and it is Chai. Chai is an amazing chai latte with tons of spices. So it's very warm, very cozy, very spicy, with this delicious chai latte feel. It literally has this accord, and it's beautiful. Wow, it's really fall in the bottle. And this is an extrait de parfum. This is 30 ml, and 30 ml is all you need because this really lasts and projects. You really need to go easy on the trigger with this one. And also now Baruti has eau de parfum concentrations of their original extraits. So Baruti is a niche brand, niche slash indie brand, how you want to call it, from Netherlands. And they started with extraits, and now from last year they started to release eau de parfum concentration. So for people who want a more light experience, me personally, I prefer more concentrated, more heavy perfumes, so I will just stick with my extraits, and Chai is one of the best fragrances for the fall time. Again, this warm, cozy chai latte with tons of spices. It's so cozy. It's really like you are at home and outside it's a bit rainy or a bit cloudy, but you are enveloped with your blanket drinking some chai latte. Yeah, it's exactly the image that this fragrance transmits. It's beautiful. Fantastic scent right here, perfect for fall, is Baruti's Chai. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Amouage, that really suits this warm spicy category, and because of that it's amazing for fall. Very underrated nowadays. It is Epic Man. Epic Man, it's amazing, and it's epic. It's very spicy, have tons of nutmeg and other spices in here, with of course frankincense, very intensely resinous, and green as well, and woodsy. This fragrance is so gentlemanly, so mysterious, and it can be a bit mature, but because a lot of people compare this with the original, like the original formulations or one of the vintage formulas of Polo Green. I don't know, I'm not familiarized with that scent, so I can't really say if that comparison is accurate or not, but what I can say is that this is a very gentlemanly, very mysterious perfume, and it fits fall like a glove. And nowadays it's very underrated. It's a fragrance that it's not talked about that much. When this was first released, everyone was talking about this, of course, but now it diluted, the hype kind of diluted. This is of course the previous formulation. Nowadays the bottles, they have Epic written here, and this one, as you can see, Epic is written right here, like in the ring near to the spray. So I don't know how the formula changed, if it's watered down or not, if the performance is still great. This one, the performance is amazing, lasts the entire day, projects well. Yes, I really love Epic Man. Again, a spicy, incensey, resinous green, dark green fragrance, man. Screams fall also. The next category of fragrances are smoky, woodsy, leathery fragrances. Fragrances with, of course, incense, with cedar wood, sandalwood, with leather, of course, and they are mostly dry and smoky and quite unique, of course. And I have here two fragrances that fit wonderfully this genre. First one being from Andy Tower, and it is Lonestar Memories. Absolutely love Lonestar Memories, one of the best from Andy Tower. Lonestar Memories is very smoky, very leathery, and it has also a bit of green accord in here. It's also a bit green, a bit vegetal, and it's so good. A bit resinous, dark, mysterious, woodsy, leathery, but mostly smoke, tons of smoke, and a bit dark leather, dry, no sweet edges here. Absolutely wonderful. I absolutely love this fragrance right here. And actually, this fragrance always reminds me of saunas, going to sauna. It has that smoky, dry, woodsy, and it has like a calming effect, a zen effect, for some reason, for me at least. Living in Lithuania, and even before I was living here, I came here quite often. My fiance is from Lithuania, and in the winter time we always go to saunas, and I absolutely love going to sauna. And this kind of gives me that vibe, actually, that steamy, although not very steamy, but it's that smoky, herbal, woodsy type of feel. And yeah, it always reminds me of sauna. Actually, it's the type of fragrance that I wear during the fall and winter after sauna. Love it. It complements the mood. So yes, absolutely love this one. Highly advise to check this one out. It's Lonestar Memories by Andy Tower. The next fragrance is from the house of Naomi Goodsir, and it is Bois d'Assis. Another fragrance that screams fall, and this is a smoky, woody fragrance, and it's very foresty. You have here pine, like a smoky pine tree in here, with some mossy nuances, with cinnamon, tobacco, and also has a bit of a labdanum in here. But it's a very rough labdanum, not your typical sweet, gooey labdanum that creates like this ambery feel. No, it's more resinous, more rough. And in the end, this is a dry, smoky, foresty, woody fragrance. Love it. It screams fall. It's another fragrance that it's amazing for fall season. High quality fragrance right here, just like the entire range of Naomi Goodsir. Very underrated. It's a brand that really thinks about their fragrances. They are just not pumping new releases like every year. No, they really think it's a really thoughtful process. Overall, they just have like 6 fragrances in their portfolio, and they already exist for quite a while now. So yes, I absolutely love this brand. Very unique creations, high quality materials, amazing blend. Bois d'Assis by Naomi Goodsir. It's a great one for fall. The next category is Gourmand. Of course, Gourmand fits fall like a glove. Fall and winter, of course, but now we are talking about fall. And here, of course, thinking about vanillas, thinking about honey, thinking about like fruity, like sweet, fruity accords. And here, from the house of Atelier des Ors, this one is Rouge Saray. And Rouge Saray is a delicious, decadent plum with honey, cinnamon, vanilla, tonka beans. This is so good. It's not overly sweet. I think it's very well balanced, and it's so addicting. I really just want to eat this bottle. I love plum, and it's not easy to find a good plum fragrance. My favorite was Plum Japonais by Tom Ford, discontinued unfortunately. But this one has a fantastic plum, very realistic, and and it seems like it's a plum that you are dripping in honey, with some cinnamon, a bit of cacao. It has patchouli as well, so it gives like a chocolatey feel, an earthy chocolatey feel into it, with some vanilla, and it's so good. It's really one of my favorite Gourmand fragrances, and also it's one of my most complimented fragrances of last year. So Rouge Saray by Atelier. The next fragrance is from the house of Papillon Artisan Perfumes, Bengale Rouge. And you can see already the dent here. I wore this a lot, like when I first bought it, either it was last year or a couple of years ago, now I don't remember. But it was one of fragrance that I wore quite a lot. This is amazing. This is all about honey, with opopanax, vanilla, tonka beans, a bit of rose. It's delicious. This in the end smells like cinnamon bun for me. And it's so realistic in that regard. Although this doesn't have any cinnamon listed as a note, but I do get some cinnamon in here. And it's delicious. So good. So good. One of the best honey accords that I smelled. It's so good. And long lasting, although it's not a fragrance that shouts. I think it's more of an intimate perfume. It wears like a blanket. And it's amazing. It's very addicting. It's very cozy. Fits fall like a glove also. It's Bengale Rouge by Papillon Artisan Perfumes. Now, before jumping into my last two fragrances, I just want to let you know that I have a bonus fragrance after these 8 fragrances that I just mentioned, so stay tuned for that. So the last category is earthy fragrances, and of course when you are talking about earthy fragrances, we are talking about patchouli. And one fragrance that it's amazing, it's very gentlemanly, very sophisticated, very versatile, although it has tons of patchouli in here. It's from the house of Guerlain. It's a classic. It's Heritage. And you can see how this bottle screams fall, from the color of the liquid, the label, the cap, the wooden cap. I mean, nowadays comes in a different bottle, comes in the square L'Homme type of bottle, but still smells the same. This is the Eau de Toilette, which is my favorite concentration. And this is patchouli with sandalwood, some cedar wood. It has as well a bit of a vanilla, creamy vanilla. But in the end, this is a very woodsy, dusty, dry, earthy fragrance, but versatile. It's not overly dark, it's not overly earthy, it's just done to perfection. Very well balanced, and it's one of the best from Guerlain. Love this one. Heritage from Guerlain, I mean, another perfume that screams fall. And the next fragrance in this earthy, patchouli-like category is from house of Frederic Malle. It is Monsieur. I love Monsieur, one of my favorite patchouli fragrances. And the patchouli here, it's very medicinal. More than being earthy, it's very medicinal. And it also has like a rum, boozy rum here with some spices. You have a bit of a mandarin orange as well, a bit of vanilla, a bit of woods. In the end, this is a fantastic fall fragrance, fall and winter, because in the end this also performs really well. Again, very gentlemanly, a bit mature, yes, but I think it's still very sophisticated. Not for everyone, because again, the patchouli here is medicinal, and actually my fiance not a fan of this one because of that. I love it though. Love it to bits. Check this one out if you have yet to. Is Monsieur by Frederic Malle. And the bonus fragrance here is from the house of Fusciuni, and it is Little Song. And Little Song is a bit of everything. That's why it's a bonus perfume, because it's a bit of Gourmand, it's earthy, it's a bit floral, because this has tons of coffee. It's for me the best coffee accord that I smelled so far, ever smelled so far, with rose, with some spicy accords here, with ginger, with pepper. It's a wonderful, wonderful creation. This for me, and it also has a bit of a patchouli quality, although this doesn't have any patchouli, at least it's not listed as an official note, but I do get like an earthy patchouli-esque feeling here, but maybe it's because of the coffee in general that gives like this earthy quality. But the coffee is really a natural smelling coffee, amazing. With rose also gives a bit of a vibe of a cacao Again, cacao not featured actually as official note, but again, this is borderline gourmand, but dark floral with the full red rose here with spices on top. It's beautiful, absolutely lovely, very seductive, very mysterious. This is like a date night type of perfume. It goes in that realm of Noir de Noir a bit, but not being Noir de Noir, because Noir de Noir, it's a classic from Tom Ford. It has that chocolatey patchouli rose. Here you don't have that chocolatiness, but you have coffee, big dose of coffee with rose. And although you don't have patchouli, but you kind of get this earthy chocolatey nuance, but definitely more tamed. But then you have the spices on top, some tobacco, and even some animalic qualities also. So this is definitely more complex, has more layers. I will not say that I prefer this one, because I love Noir de Noir. I mean, one of my all-time favorites. But this one is, it's currently my favorite. Let's put it like that. It's currently my favorite in this genre. Absolutely love little song, and this is an extrait, great performance overall, perfect for fall. This is one of the best fragrances for fall, no doubt about it. So Little Song by Fusciuni. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what fragrances would you suggest. If you find value in this video, just hit the like button and subscribe. Check out my other videos, everything about fragrances. Thank you so much for your support, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.